And let's go for it. Go.
We're back on the Ride 950 Lounge, still joined by the best team in radio here at our new location, One World Studios in New York City. If you're looking for a place to create the magic, I recommend come to One World Studios. Go to their Instagram, One World Studios on Instagram. Tell them 950 Kev sent you. But we have a special guest, a young lady that, in this situation, actually stalked me. So
what?
I did.
She's a podcast host. She's a mom. She's an overall superstar talent
Thank you.
that I'm excited to possibly work with. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in her maiden voice to 950 Lounge, the lovely, super talented Miss Andrea Gomez.
Look.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. So you know, now my daughter taught me clocking. Stop playing with me.
She's out there, all right.
Stop playing with me.
Andrea, I thank you so much. And, it's, like, I follow a lot of folks, and sometimes, I don't know if they follow me, I follow them. And obviously, we spoke on Thursday, and I have a lot of conversations with people. I really came away like, wow, oh my God, I've known this woman for years. And then we just kind of just connected, clicked. So you're somebody that hosts your own show, Drea Talks, and you're kind of doing what we do. Talk about that show and how you got started.
So it's called Drea Talks because my name is Andrea, but everybody calls me Dre. Like, Dre, but I'm better. No, don't quote me.
Doctor in front of that.
Yeah, Dr. Dre, I love you. But yeah, everybody calls me Dre because I think it fits my personality way better than Drea. And so I started my podcast last March, and I took some time off after I started it because I think I just went all in, and I took the year to work on myself mentally, physically, spiritually, and then I started January, and I've been going.
People don't realize sometimes you could burn yourself out doing this. And sometimes you need to take a little break to refuel that battery.
It's the expectations that you set for yourself with anything, right? So I had the idea just like everybody else, you just record and then you cut and then you...
Nah, it ain't
and I was like,
that.
real raw and unedited because to me it was easier than editing everything. And then I'm like, I don't really look too good. Yeah. So then I had to kind of edit it. And it was just a lot. And I was going through a lot with my mental health. So I took my time off.
Of course.
And I started going. I looked for a place. My best friend, actually, she hooked me up with the original place that I had. Mm-hmm. And I've just been doing it.
Mm-hmm. It's, again, and I always say this to folks, and I get a lot of people that ask me questions about it. And I'm proud of the fact that we've done this over a decade. Yeah. And I always say, listen, you can make money doing a lot of things. Mm-hmm. If this is one of the things you're trying to make money out the shoot, this is probably not the thing to do. It's got to be a passion piece,
Absolutely.
Right? Now, I really believe that the old saying goes, if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. But with that being said, there's work. There's a lot of sleepless nights. Mm. There's more. This is the easy part, right?
This is the easy part.
Right. Me having the conversation with you and the team here in One World Studios, that's the easy part. The hard part is being up 3 a.m. and putting things together. The hard part is talking to this guy all time of day on what shows we should use and how we should edit. That's the hard part. The hard part is trying to go after sponsors that are not trying to throw you in a box with somebody who has a Facebook page and a hot Instagram.
Absolutely.
And they brought 10,000 followers and they're saying they're a podcast or a talk show.
No,
Those are the hard parts. So the easy part is the talking. So I commend you because
Thank you.
While with me, I have people I can bounce off really up until, recent. I'm putting myself in that hat. That it was just you. So you're wearing all the hats.
Yeah, it was me for a while. So at first, I kind of did it like a video blog thing. Mm-hmm. It was like talk therapy, right? Like everybody needs to talk about what they're going through. I'm a big believer in God and in therapy. They both work. Yeah. So a lot of people are afraid to talk about real life stuff. Parenting, co-parenting, money, the world we live in today, that's not what I was living when my mom, when I was 14, my mom was rich to me. And now that I'm a mom, I'm like, babe, we can buy a bigger tub of ice cream instead of a small one for more.
I want Haagen-Dazs.
Yeah, and I'm like,
you're getting Briars.
We ain't going to knock Briars. They got good money. Briars, we love you.
He just called me broke real quick. He just called me broke real fast. So yeah, I wanted to do like a talk therapy thing, and then when I stopped, I kind of stopped like abruptly. And a lot of people hit me up like, hey, when's your next episode coming out? Like, oh my God, you helped me so much. And oh, can I talk to you about something? And I've always been that person, but to know that people really looked at me in that light, I'm like, oh my God, this is what I have to do. So I told myself, you're really going to focus for the rest of the year, and that was 2025, and you're going to kick off 2026, but this time you can't stop. And a lot of people think that it's just, oh my God, people are helping. I'm like, no, I record, I edit, I move back and forth. My gear is in my car.
Oh, so you was doing the editing and everything?
I do everything. I do everything.
Wow.
I gotta say thank you because there are a lot of women out there that are suffering, and it helps so much by just being able to just discover parts of yourself when you're looking at other people.
Absolutely.
And they're trying to tell you their message and their experience, right? It's healing for you, but it's actually healing for the listener.
No, it is. Women are put in this box where we have to do every single thing and wear every single hat. And it's exhausting.
Yeah.
Like, it's exhausting to put yourself at an expectation or hold yourself to these standards that were put for us. We didn't even put them on for ourselves. So I have to be mom and host and businesswoman, and I have to work, and I got to look good, and I got to, if I'm with somebody, I have to take care of them, and, softball and all this stuff, and it's a lot.
I am woman, hear me roar.
See, ladies, I hope you heard that part. She said when she's with somebody, she's got to take care of them. And now we'll get to that in the question of the day
segment.
segment.
Have this question.
We'll get to the question of the day
like
segment.
Well, we wasn't there.
No, we had a great conversation about
You stalked him,
real
remember?
life women. Yeah. Real life women, because the ideas that some women have that men are supposed to just do everything, that's a lie.
Really?
That's a lie. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. You want to be taken care of, you got to take care of them too.
Yeah.
Steph, you agree with that? I mean,
1,000%. Okay, I make sure
you
I
change
take care
the
of my
man's
man.
diaper if he had to wear a diaper or something.
So the only butt that I'm wiping belongs to Skylar. But if I was married and I had a husband and I loved him, and I mean really loved him, yeah, and I needed to wipe his butt, absolutely.
Just get a bidets. You get them on Amazon.
I mean, he got the money. You buy me the bidet.
Yo, we got one at home, just so you know.
I do too. Mike, moderator, what about you? Not about the not bidets.
Do you like bidets?
Do I who? What?
Do you like bidets?
So I beg your pardon?
I know what it is.
Go ahead. Chime in, brother. Chime in.
I mean, I gotta. By last statistics, there's something where between 3.7 and 4.2 million podcasts, with about 820,000 podcasts being non-existent or dormant for longer than a period of 6 months. Those are the last statistics that I had looked at. So the fact that you shoot, you edit, it's in the car, you ready to roll at a moment's notice, I absolutely commend you.
Thank you.
Because having, been involved in this for a very long time, probably actually before we even called them podcasts. Right?
Yeah.
Podcast name came around, I want to say 06, early 07, and I had been dabbling in this space since 04, 05. So looking at how many different ways people can burn out, right? A lot of people think it's just press record and go at it. And those are the same people who usually end up talking about the same things over and over. They stumble over themselves. It becomes monotonous. You get multiple hosts. You get multiple co-hosts. All of a sudden, there's at least 3 other people that think they the host, more hosts than you, right? And then for those who work, and they usually don't want to put in the behind-the-scenes equity. They're not the ones on the phone talking to guests. They're not the ones trying to, feng shui things with whatever studio you're using and slide into spaces and what time frame works for you. So I commend you, to have the wherewithal not just to start it, but to stop, get your mind right, as the urban colloquial goes, and then pick it back up and roll with it. Because a lot of people don't do that, and they burn themselves out, and they're left when they have no real plan. So the issue becomes, I have no plan. Trying to plan when you have no plan in the middle of an active plan is so difficult that it's You know what I'm saying? And there
it's
isn't
overwhelming.
always
Sounds like Tropical Thunder. I'm the man next to the man trying to be the man.
right. So I mean, it's difficult, and I mean that applies in all aspects
Right.
of entertainment, of life, of what I mean. You know, big shout to to the new studios that we have. But I'm sure if I brought my man in here and sat down, we started talking about recording artists, and all of a sudden who their quirks. And in the middle of one session, you want to switch and go to something. Like, I commend you. The bottom line is I commend you for going at it the way that you have.
I'm giving you a hug right now.
Where's his flowers? Oh, that was Jill.
Okay. She can put one of them studs off her pants and give it to
Right.
him.
Yeah.
Hello, Diamond.
Right behind. Just pluck one. You know what I'm saying? And throw it at him.
We're talking to Andrea Gomez, again, host of Drea Talks. You can call her Dre, no doctor.
Dre.
But talk about the show a little bit, Drea Talks. Let's talk about that a little bit. What would people expect when they come on your show and listen to your show? What's some of the topics? And
So I talked to a bunch of different people. So originally I'm from Patterson. I live up in
P-Town.
Yeah, period.
Home of Tim Thomas.
Home of everybody that's important to me.
Lou Costello.
Fetty Wap, it's welcome home. So I'm originally from Patterson, and I think the idea that people have of Patterson, kind of like, New York, the bad areas per se, right? They have this idea that Patterson is just all pain, all hurt. But you don't really know Patterson until you're from Patterson. Like, that's still my home. Like, watch your mouth. That's still my home. Those are still the same streets that I walked on. That's still the same school that I went to. And no, it's not perfect. But name me a town that is.
Ain't no place perfect.
Absolutely. But the thing is that I think when you give something an idea, like if you say Patterson is bad, right? People are going to start believing that because you say it so much.
Perception, yeah.
Right? Yeah. So when you say Wayne or Franklin Lakes or, one of the whiter towns over in Jersey, you think, oh, my God, money, because that's what people say.
Right, yeah.
Right? Patterson is not just pain. Patterson is family. Patterson is community.
I mean, some rough spots away.
Nah, because years ago, when you
I'm
heard
saying
Patterson.
If you're on the border.
Yeah. Because years ago, you heard Patterson, you automatically thought it's minority. Oh, you live in Patterson?
Right.
Or Brick City, Newark. Don't drive your car. So yeah, perception is definitely.
But that's the thing. Yeah. Like, you can't tell me that Montclair is amazing when if you hop to the next block, you're in Newark. Like that.
Orange.
Yeah, or the oranges. Like you can't tell me that it just stops from one block to the next. It doesn't. You just moved the danger. You just moved the negativity somewhere else. Right. And Patterson is not just pain, and I'm gonna keep saying that.
It's called redlining in the corporate structure. But you're bringing a like we talked on the phone. You're bringing a positive image to your where you're from. You're raising a tremendous little girl. Since we now follow each other, I see with the pictures.
She does every day.
Yeah, she again, and that's saying something as a mom.
Takes after her mama.
Yeah.
And it's saying that mom. And it's saying that mom is showing a different side. Yeah. Maybe mom and have the opportunities, but it's passing it down.
Well, like my mom was an immigrant, and she did it the right way. Yeah. She or what they consider the right way. She got her stuff here or whatever, but we were still, she had 5 kids in the house. She was working. She was a waitress and a bartender. And then she did landscaping and construction. Wow. Like, she was with the three girls in the beginning. She was, they thought, that she went the other way. She's like, I got 3 girls at home. Like, and she taught us, if you want it bad enough, you're going to go get it.
You got to go get it.
Yeah.
You have to go get it. And Sky's grandmother, her dad's mom, she also told me, like, you put the idea in your head that you are this person and you're going to become that person. And I just run with it. I'm phenomenal. And nobody's going to tell me anything. And, there's a lot of people in Patterson, in Passaic, in Newark, in Trenton. They're amazing people, but because they don't have that spotlight, because they don't have those people believing in them, they stop believing in themselves. And I will be dang gone if my daughter stops believing in herself.
Or even the resources, No,
you make your own resources after a while, though.
Right.
Like, I network myself.
Right.
I talk to people. I have a bigger following on my regular Instagram than on my podcast. I went and followed all my people. I followed my own people, and that's how my following started going up. I tag them, collaborators, post, do my stuff, and I'm still learning, but I network myself. I talk for myself.
Right.
I can't send somebody to go do my job for me.
Nah, right.
I would like to emphasize the fact that you said, I'm phenomenal.
I am.
I like it
I'm
just
that
hit
girl.
me because there's so many women that can't even admit to that themselves, and that's because there's something missing, right?
Well, that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
I left my daughter's father 6 years ago, and in those 6 years, I really worked on myself. And for the most majority of it, I wasn't okay either. You know, it was lying to myself. Oh, I want to look like this, or I want to do this, or whatever. And then I had to stop at one point and say, well, who do I want to be? Not what they want me to be, not how they want me to look or dress or act. I am me. And the base of me, the end all character never changed. The goofy, the loud, the, oh yeah, you want to do something? Like whatever. But now I do it. I don't fight no more. But, you know,
Yeah.
but now I don't fight no
saw
more.
you at the boxing gym.
No, right.
Yeah.
No, but, you know, that person, she's still in there, but who said that was bad?
Right.
The person that it didn't become a convenience to?
Yeah.
Because it's convenient to me. It's never, I mean, I'm still here. I'm alive. I have a great job. I have great friends, family, opportunities. Thank you so much. Like, I'm good. And I am phenomenal.
Phenomenal,
and
isn't
she called
it?
me. She called me phenomenal too.
You are.
You can't even spell it.
That's it. Don't go there, Rodeo. Don't go there. Because I can spell it. I was spelling B champ or PS 121.
Period, Aquila.
There you go.
Yeah. Give him that. A little
Give it
bit.
a
Just a little bit.
But we're
can
here for
continue.
question of the day. So we're gonna come back, have a conversation, and keep this thing moving.
Yeah.
It's Andrea Gomez from Andrea Talks, and it's Nafi Lounge. Don't go nowhere.
Yeah. I love that.